Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. I have just the cutest little card to share with you today. It's a really easy card to whip up, and then I have to tell you before we get started a funny little story. Well, it'll be funny for you. It wasn't very funny for me. This is take two of my Party Panda card. Why take two? I just made this entire card and I was videotaping it for you and got all finished and realized I never turned the videotaping on in my phone. So yeah, and then it reminded me of my wonderful neighbor, Nona. She was almost as old as my mom. And she was just one of those people that you just embrace and you just love from the minute you meet her. She had a Southern accent and she was a short little stout lady, and I just adored her. And something she told me once was that she said, everyone goes over Jackass Bridge in their lifetime. And some people just never get off. And that's what it reminded me of. Well, I just didn't get off that bridge tonight, I guess, right? I just thought I'd share that with you because it was kind of cute. It popped into my head. Let's get started and I'll show you how to make this adorable card. I always like to start with my cardstock layers first. So if you guys want to recreate this, you can write down all these dimensions, or you can always go to my blog where I have the dimensions and more photos of the cards on there for you too. I need a scrap of Whisper White cardstock, and then I've got a piece of our Petal Passion Designer Series paper. This is 1x4. This comes in this paper. I've shown it to you before. Absolutely love it. It's still available, so please get yourself some. You will not be disappointed with this. And we've got two pieces of Whisper White that are 4 by 5 1/4. Our card base is Berry Burst. That's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then I've got a beautiful Stampin' Up envelope. Okay, we are going to fold our card base in half and burnish it good with our bone folder. Then with this scrap, I am going to use my Stitch Shapes framelits, and I'm going to die cut a circle in my Big Shot. I'll be right back. Here comes our circle, so we're ready to roll with that. And now I think we can start stamping. I'm going to bring in my piercing mat. I like to use this because it's just a little bit of cushion, and I know it's the weirdest thing ever, but stamp better with a little bit of cushion. I've got 4 colors here that I'm using. I've got my black archival ink, and there's no reason I'm using that other than it's nice and juicy, and I want my pandas to be solid. Then I've got Lemon Lime Twist, Smoky Slate, and Berry Burst. I'm going to do the inside first here. I am using the Party Panda stamp set. Don't forget, this is free with your $50 order during celebration. So get your hands on this. Stock up on cardstock or buy some more ink colors or get some fabulous designer series paper. And with every $50, you can choose a celebration item. Then I'm using the Celebrate You. I love the big images in here. There's 3 images, and we're going to be using this cute party hat and the happy birthday. So I know, I almost did this wrong last time too. You know, in the video that I shot where my camera wasn't running. Yeah, that one. I'm going to take the little panda that has the balloon and I'm going to ink that up. Now, one thing I did do in my video that nobody's ever going to see is I pushed a little too hard in my ink pad, and that made black ink in the middle of my balloon that then got on my layer here. So don't do that. Let me make sure I'm in my frame. There we go. That looks great. Okay, next I'm going to come in with the Happy Birthday and Berry Burst ink. I'm going to put that right here. And then we have these cute little confettis, and that's a stamp from the Party Panda set. And I'm just going to do some confettis and Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst. Remember, with these really delicate little images, you don't want to push them too hard when you stamp with them because they will splat out and not be very attractive. And that's how you get edges too, is if you push too hard. You're tap, 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 and then a nice solid up and down. You'll be happier with that. Okay, Stampin' Right markers. You know, this is our in color set, and we have 5 new colors that come out every year. I'm just going to use my Stampin' Right marker to color this balloon in. We have our in colors are retiring, the oldest ones in the catalog, and that would include the Dapper Denim, Emerald Envy, Flirty Flamingo, Peekaboo Peach, and Sweet Sugar Plum. So you guys, if you have ink pads, you want to get your re-inkers before this is officially announced that they're retiring, because once that happens, they are gone in a flash, and there you sit with an ink pad and no re-inker to ever re-ink it with. So I don't want you to be stuck without being able to use that ink pad for years and years to come. So make sure you're getting re-inkers. Stock up on your cardstock if you want extra cardstock in these colors that are retiring. Now's the time, because you can get free stuff with it. Who doesn't love free stuff? Okay, this is our triple banner punch, and I'm just going to slide this in. This does 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2 inch banners. Perfect every time. I love this thing. We're going to stamp our party hat on the other Whisper white layer. And you want to make sure that your little pom-pom is right up in that corner so you have enough room for everything that goes on the front of this card. Then we're going to bring in that circle that we did, and we're going to stamp our Party Panda. Make sure I get that inked up good, because I want my panda to be nice and solid. And he looks great. Again, I'm going to come in with my Stampin' Right markers. And color my little hat in. These markers will last you like forever. I kid you not, as long as you don't leave the lids off of them. I have very rarely ever replaced any of my markers, just so you know. So that's a pretty good deal. All right, we're going to put on this banner. That's going to go right over here. Oops, I'm going to go a little lower with that. And make sure I get it on there straight. And then I'm still using dimensional edges. I've got so many sheets of these edges from classes and card buffets. Don't throw them away. They work just as well as the ones that are meant to be used. So be frugal. See, I forgot to do one thing here, and I'll show you that in just a second. Here comes our cute little bear. And then what is this smoky slate for? You're going to open your ink pad a little bit, squeeze it down so we have some ink in the lid, and we're going to put a little ground under our panda, because, I don't know, I just feel weird about him floating in the air in Never Never Land. And I'm just going to wipe this off until it is clear. You can put your aqua painter away. Last but not least, I have one more cool thing to do to this card that I think really finishes it. You know how you look at a card and you're like, gosh, I just need one more little thing. What would it be? What do you guys think I'm going to do here? Do you remember what the front looked like? We are going to add, yes, self-adhesive sequins. These are in the Occasions mini catalog. They are fabulous. I love them. And I just pull them off with my pokey tool. Let's see, I want a green one. Just put this right here. And then I think I'll do one of these soft sky ones. These are just so fun, and they go a long ways. There, I have a little smudge of ink there. I'll cover it up with the sequin. And then I have an envelope. What should we do with our envelope? I think what we should do is we should stamp this other cute little panda on here, because if I mail this card, oh, isn't that adorable? That's this little guy. So you get greetings, 3 greetings, confetti, and 3 pandas in here, free with your $50 order. And I think I'm just going to come in here and color my little heart on here. There we go. Whoops, there goes my markers. All right, you guys. Let's clean up my little mess here. What do you think? Quick, easy, and adorable. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it with me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click down here in the bottom right corner to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. And also, don't forget to join me Sunday nights on my Facebook Live. Everybody can participate. There's 3 ways for you to win prizes. I give away Stampin' Up! Prizes. Share my video, comment on my video, and placing an order. 3 ways to win. Sunday nights, 6 p.m. Central Time at A Stamp Above Your Creative Coach, my Facebook group. So go on Facebook and do a little search for that and you'll find it. You'll also find all the dimensions and ingredients on my blog. And if you're on YouTube, you can go to the See More under my video and that'll have the link right to my blog where you'll find this project and all the products that I use in case you want to order, or just make sure that you've got everything that you need to recreate the cards. All right, you guys, have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.